glaring at me with a pity light. You're prowling on this beat with no reason why. There's a world of opportunity back in the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look outside to see I'm leave you behind. It's not so bad, baby. You just make me laugh. There's no reason why I should sit around, watch you cry. I just wanna fly. Pissing on my chips with your cliche lines. Does the truth ever pass your lips and can you unwind? There's a world of opportunity back in the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look outside to see I'm gonna leave you behind. It's not so bad, baby. Just make me laugh. There's no reason why I should sit around, watch you cry. I just wanna fly. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. Just make me laugh. There's no reason why I should stick around in your life. I just wanna fly. There's a world of opportunity back in the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look outside to see I'm gonna leave you behind. It's not so bad, baby. Just make me laugh. There's no reason why I should sit around, watch you cry. I just wanna fly. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. Just make me laugh. There's no reason why I should stick around in your life. I just wanna fly.
Hello, everybody. I am back. I love that you're all having a conversation on the chat already. I think that's brilliant. And Benjamin, yes, there is a sports round tonight, which I'm sure a lot of you will be impressed with. But yeah, there is a sports round this evening. I will see what I can do for the next one. See if we can take that one out for you, because I know a lot of people are not the biggest fan. But anyway, welcome. Friday night, 7:30 again. Here I am. Here is my face. We are once again this evening raising money for the Royal Voluntary Service. Tonight is the last quiz that we are raising money for them. I have seen that quite a few of you have donated this evening, and quite big amounts as well. So I'm sure the Royal Voluntary Service will thank you themselves as well. But from me, thank you very much for donating to them. They are fantastic. They work tirelessly all throughout the year to make sure people are okay, and they've got what they need. But during the COVID pandemic, they have been phenomenal. Just simple things of making phone calls and making sure people are okay. The elderly and the vulnerable have been isolating on their own. So they've been that person at the end of the phone for people to talk to. If they need any medication picking up, they've picked it up and taken it to them. They are just that extra person and that extra friend there that people need during this time and going forward. You will see here, they are after some new volunteers. So if you are within the Birmingham or Wolverhampton areas and you think you can help, please get in touch with them, because they are asking for some new volunteers within this local area. So yeah, get in touch if you can. All the details are obviously behind me, but I will put them on the Facebook event afterwards, just so they're clear for you. Once I do all my thank yous and all of that, I'll put everything on there. But if there's anybody new here tonight, welcome. I'm Laura. I run the company called Eventures, and I have been doing virtual quizzes since the 27th of March, where we started with friends, with 130,000 people joining in on the first one. So the numbers have gone down slightly since then, but we have a lovely little community here. The same people come back every week. We have a lovely chat on the chat on the right hand side of YouTube. Yeah, it's just a good night. It's just a good laugh. So tonight marks all but 2 days our 6-month anniversary. So on Sunday will be the 6-month anniversary of me being your quizmaster and you guys being introduced to me, because 6 months ago you didn't know me. So yeah, thank you for the last 6 months. It's been a whirlwind. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy 6 months for all of us. It's been tough. But I've done what I can to keep everybody going, to keep spirits lifted. It's helped me as much as it has you guys. So yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming back every week. It means the world to me that, you know, you're still here. And I will be continuing. Sammy's just said, Christ, it feels like we've known you forever. I don't know whether that's a compliment or not. Is my company every week been that tiring that it feels like centuries? No, it's just I've been people's go-to, and it's been my go-to. The only reason I know it's a Friday is because of the quiz. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what day it was anyway, because I've been on maternity leave for a year, so I haven't got a clue what day it is. So yeah, it's just been a nice anchor for us all to come on a Friday night, 7:30, get together, have a chill out, have a relax, forget what's going on in the world, just for an hour and a half, and then yeah, and then I'll lead you into your weekends. But yeah, it's been emotional. I promise you I will be here every week until the end of the year. I'm not sure what will happen after that, but we don't know what's happening at the moment. So these are currently the only events I can do. So I'm loving them. They're keeping my business afloat. I'm really enjoying spending time with you guys. So thank you for the last 6 months. And in honour of that, 2 weeks ago, when we did the Adventures, the first quiz for the Royal Voluntary Service, I did it so that every answer began with R, V or S for Royal Voluntary Service. Tonight, every answer, I'm sorry if you can hear my little boy crying, he's just got out the bath again. It's the same every week. Yeah, every answer this evening begins with the letter E for Adventures, because we are celebrating tonight our little 6-month community. So yeah, every answer this evening begins with the letter E. Now, I know that there was somebody a couple of weeks ago that didn't quite understand the concept and kept providing answers that weren't beginning with the letters. So just remember E. So at the top of your piece of paper, just write E, and then you'll remember that is the start of every single answer. So for anybody that doesn't know, it's 8 rounds of 10 questions. So we have 80 rounds in total. I will give you the category title, and then I will give you all 10 questions to that round. I will then do a shout out or two, and then once you're ready, I will go into the answers. And then at the end, should there be a draw within your household, I do have a tiebreaker question at the end. So yeah, I think that's it. Again, just a quick reminder, I've been deleting them again, but for some reason, the scammers have started to attack me again. I did go through a phase of them not bothering me at all, but for some reason, they've started up again. So if there are any links on the Eventures page or any of the event pages, do not click on them unless they have been posted by me, which will come from the Eventures page. So don't click any of the other links. Other than that, who else is not enjoying the cold weather? I've had to put a long sleeve top on underneath this t-shirt and my heating's on and I'm still cold. I'm not a cold weather person. So that's fun. But yeah, other than that, let's get going. So we will start as always with general knowledge. The rounds this evening are the same as every other week, apart from the last one. I've done a twist again. I've done it a little bit differently. So I'll tell you what happens. I'm a cold weather person and your name is Toasty. That's perfect. Toasty is their username. And they're a cold weather person. I am not. I love the winter. I love Christmas. Because my birthday is 3 days after Christmas. It's a great time of year. But I like the sun. Anyway, we're digressing again. So I have seen that there are a couple of shout outs further up the chat. I will try and get to them. I have got a couple written down as well. So I will try and go through them as best as I can for you. So we will start with general knowledge. Number 1. What does the E in email stand for? So what does the E in email stand for? Charlotte says, good luck, everyone. And yes, good luck, everybody. I hope you enjoy it tonight and I hope you score well. I think tonight, yes, Michelle, bring the sun back. I think tonight you might do all right because last time it was 3 possible letters. Tonight, you've only got 1 letter. So even if you don't know the answer, you could hazard a guess. Number 2, how many furlongs are there in a mile? So how many furlongs are there in a mile? Number 3, in advertising, which sign meant happy motoring? So in advertising, which sign meant happy motoring? Number 4, in rhyming slang, what are mince pies? So in rhyming slang, what are mince pies? I've mentioned something else Christmassy as well. I did that the other week, didn't I? It's as though I'm getting ready for the Christmas quiz. Which I'm not yet. However, I've got my costume for the Halloween one. You just wait to see what I'm going to dress up as for that. Okay. Number 5. Which animal represents a zoo on an ordnance survey map? So which animal represents a zoo on an ordnance survey map? Number 6. If you suffer from panophobia, what would you fear? So if you suffer from panophobia, what would you fear? Number 7. Who played the title role in the West End premiere of the musical Evita? So who played the title role in the West End premiere of the musical Evita? Number 8. What stone represents the 55th wedding anniversary? So what stone represents the 55th wedding anniversary? Number 9. In which English county would you find Stansted Airport? So in which English county would you find Stansted Airport? And number 10. Who is the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla? So who is the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla? And that is your first round. As I said, if you didn't know some of them, then when you know that the answer begins with an E, you can hazard an educational guess rather than just pinning something out the air. Okay, I'm going to do one shout out, and then once a couple of people are ready for the answers, I'll go through them. So a hello to Isaac, Noah, and Lottie, who I hear have taken part in my quizzes most weeks. So thank you, all three of you, for joining me every week. And I hear that you like the Friends quizzes. There's going to be another one. There's going to be one more Friends quiz this year. So I'll keep you posted. It hasn't come in this month's announcements, but it might come in the next. Okay, Dave's ready. Melissa's ready. Look at this. They're eager. So let's go through the answers. Number 1, what does the E stand for in email? It's electronic. Number 2, how many furlongs are in a mile? There's 8. Number 3, in advertising, which sign meant happy motoring? It was SO. Number 4, in rhyming slang, what are mince pies? They are your eyes. Number 5, which animal represents a zoo on an Ordnance Survey map? It was an elephant. Number 6, if you suffer from panophobia, what do you fear? You fear everything. Number 7, who played the title role in the West End premiere of the musical Evita? It's Elaine Page. Number 8, what stone represents the 55th wedding anniversary? It's emerald. Number 9, in which English county would you find Stansted Airport? It's Essex. And number 10, who is the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla? It's Elon Musk. So if you wish to, pop your scores in the chat section. And then we will go to round 2, which is history and geography. We've got 6, 8, 10. Tim's got 10. Dave, 7, Chris. Hillary's got 10. Great scores. See? We've started well. We have started very well. Let's see how you do on the next one then. So, history and geography. Number 1, the Galapagos Islands are part of which country? So, the Galapagos Islands are part of which country? David got 10 out of 10 and says it never happens. Well done, David. It's a good score. I wouldn't have got 10 out of 10 in that round. Absolutely not. That's why I'm on this side. I write the questions, not do them. Mind you, I have done my fair share of taking part in quizzes during lockdown. Okay, number 2. Which New York island was the gateway for millions of immigrants from 1892 until 1954? So which New York island was the gateway for millions of immigrants from 1892 until 1954? Number 3. What is the name of the volcano on the island of Sicily? So what is the name of the volcano on the island of Sicily? Number 4. What building was the tallest man-made structure in the world for 41 years until the opening of the Chrysler Building in 1930? So which building was the tallest man-made structure in the world for 41 years until the opening of the Chrysler Building in 1930? Number 5. Which monarch directly followed Henry VI to the English throne? So which monarch directly followed Henry VI to the English throne? Number 6. What is the world's tallest mountain? What is the world's tallest mountain? Number 7. Which Central American country has a name when translated to English is the Saviour? So which Central American country has a name which, when translated to English, is the saviour? Number 8. There are 3 possible points available here. So the names of which 3 British cities start with the letter E? So the names of which 3 British cities start with the letter E? I've fallen. I can guarantee for that question, a lot of you have got 2 and you're trying to think of the third. If any of you have ever watched Tenable, it was an answer on there the once. I'd never heard of it. Okay, number 9. Farouk was king of which country? So Farouk was king of which country? And number 10. The Cavaliers and the Roundheads fought on opposing sides in which conflict? So the Cavaliers and the Roundheads fought on opposing sides in which conflict? And that is round number 2. So I'm going to do one more shout out and then we will go into the answers once you're ready. Hello to Jack and Archie, who are doing the quiz with Grandma and Pap tonight, apparently. They've done most of the quizzes with me again, so thank you very much, and I hope you are enjoying tonight, and I hope you will score lots of points. It's nice when people join their grandparents because you've got a larger range of ages. I love doing quizzes with my mom and my grandparents because it's just, you've got all bases covered. All bases covered, especially when you do like music quizzes and stuff, because people, we know the more modern music, and then you've got 80s covered, and it's brilliant. Right, what was number 1? I was getting a gin. Good excuse. Number 1 was the Galapagos Islands are part of which country? So Melissa's ready and Rupert are ready. So Charisse, quickly write down an answer for number 1 that you missed, because I'm going to go into the answers. So the answers are, number 1, the Galapagos Islands are part of Ecuador. Number 2, which New York island was the gateway for millions of immigrants from 1892 until 1954? It was Ellis Island. Number 3, what is the name of the volcano on the island of Sicily? It is Etna. I've been there. And it scarred my husband. Physically, he needs the volcano, as you do. Number 4, which building was the tallest man-made structure in the world for 41 years until the opening of the Chrysler Building in 1930? It was the Eiffel Tower. Number 5, which monarch directly followed Henry VI to the English throne? It was Edward IV. Number 6, what is the world's tallest mountain? It's Everest. Number 7, which Central American country has a name which, when translated to English, is the saviour? It's El Salvador. Number 8, the names of which 3 British cities start with the letter E? It's Edinburgh, Ely, and Exeter. So Edinburgh, Ely, and Exeter. So Ely is spelled E-L-Y. Oh, Charlotte's from Exeter. I hope you got Exeter then. Number 9, Farouk was a king of which country? It's Egypt. And number 10, the Cavaliers and the Roundheads fought on opposing sides in which conflict? It was the English Civil War. Dave, yes. So anybody that got Edward, I'll give you half a point. Oh, I've pronounced Eli wrong. It's Ely. Ely. See, I don't even know what it is, let alone pronounce it. So I said it wrong, but you know what I mean. E-L-Y. Yeah, so the last one is English Civil War. Dave has said, can we have half a point for Edward? I'll be kind. Yes. If you got Edward for number 5, but you didn't get the number right, give yourselves half a point. But give yourself a point if you got Edward the 4th. So we've got a 2, a 7, a 12, a 9.5, a 7, an 11.5. Still some good scores again. And I always find that the geography and history is quite a difficult one. So well done. Okay, we are now on to round number 3. And this is TV and film. So there will be one person present this evening, at least one person, that will be happy with a question within this round because it is to do with Harry Potter. So let's go from the top. Number 1, which gypsy girl takes pity on Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame? So number 1, which gypsy girl takes pity on Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Number 2, what is TV's version of an Oscar award? So what is TV's version of an Oscar award? Number 3, which English actor won the 2014 Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in The Theory of Everything? So which English actor won the 2014 Academy Award for Best Actor for his role in The Theory of Everything? Number 4, in which soap do the Sugdens appear? So in which soap do the Sugdens appear? Number 5, where is Strictly Come Dancing filmed? Where is Strictly Come Dancing filmed? Number 6. Who played Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series of movies? There you go, Harry Potter fans. Who played Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series of movies? Number 7. Who sang the TV theme song to the TV comedy One Foot in the Grave? So who sang the TV theme song to the TV comedy One Foot in the Grave? Number 8. What 2007 film starring Steve Carell is a modern-day retelling of Noah's Ark? So what 2007 film starring Steve Carell is a modern-day retelling of Noah's Ark? Number 9. Which American TV host has her own talk show which includes her name in the title, along with a show called Game of Games? So which American TV host has her own talk show which includes her name in the title, along with a show called Game of Games? And number 10. Matt LeBlanc went on to star in a number of shows after Friends, but which one ran from 2011 to 2017 with co-stars Stephen Mangan and Tamsin Greig? So Matt LeBlanc went on to star in a number of shows after Friends, but which one ran from 2011 to 2017 with co-stars Stephen Mangan and Tamsin Greig? I don't know if it's Greg or Grig or I think it's Grig. There you go. There is your TV and film round. So I'll do one shout out, and then once everybody's ready, we'll go into the answers. So a hello to Stephanie, Maddie, and Matthew, and a happy early 21st birthday to Maddie. They have joined me throughout lockdown, so thank you very much. And Maddie's going back to university tomorrow, so best of luck, Maddie. I hope you have fun. Obviously, it's not going to be what it was, but I hope you have fun nonetheless. Okay, Dave, Sammy, and Rupert are all ready, so let's go into the answers. Number 1. Which gypsy girl takes pity on Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame? It's Esmeralda. Number 2. The TV's version of an Oscar award is an Emmy. Number 3. Which English actor won the 2014 Academy Award for Best Actor for The Theory of Everything? It was Eddie Redmayne. Number 4. In which soap do the Sugdens appear? It's Emmerdale. Number 5. Where is Strictly Come Dancing filmed? It's Elstree Studios. Number 6. Who played Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series of movies? It was Emma Watson. Number 7. Who sang the TV theme song to the One Foot in the Grave? It was Eric Idle. Number 8. The 2007 film starring Steve Carell in a modern-day retelling of Noah's Ark is Evan Almighty. Number 9. Which American TV host has her own talk show, which includes her name in the title, along with a show called Game of Games? It's Ellen DeGeneres. And number 10. Matt LeBlanc went on to star in a number of TV shows after Friends, but the one that ran from 2011 to 2017 with co-stars Stephen and Tamsin was Episodes. So if you wish to, pop your scores in the chat. Tim, 10 out of 10. Straight there. Brilliant. 8, 7, 6, 10, 10. Great scores again. 9, 8, 9, 10s. We're doing well. We are doing well. I think it helps. I mean, you probably knew the answers anyway, but I think it helps knowing the first letter, because at least you can guess. I don't think, no, you can't have half. Well, no. Yes, I'll give you half a point for Eddie. Go on, I'll be nice. Sammy did not get the Harry Potter one wrong. I do not believe that. Natalie, loving this quiz as I'm actually getting answers. Love it. Right, round 4 is science and nature. So, number 1. What is the name given to the 2 days a year when day and night are of equal length? So, what is the name given to the 2 days a year when day and night are of equal length? Number 2, named after a famous scientist, which chemical element has atomic number 99? So, named after a famous scientist, which chemical element has atomic number 99? Number 3, what term describes trees that don't shed their leaves in winter? So, what term describes trees that don't shed their leaves in winter? Gordon, thank you very much for your lovely comment there. That means a lot. Number 4, the Richter scale is used to measure the intensity of what? The Richter scale is used to measure the intensity of what? Number 5, what is the world's largest land mammal? What is the world's largest land mammal? Number 6, in chemistry, what is a substance which cannot be split into simpler substances? So, in chemistry, what is a substance which cannot be split into smaller and simpler substances? Number 7. In which capital city was Alexander Graham Bell born in 1847? So, in which capital city was Alexander Graham Bell born in 1847? Number 8. In physics, what is measured in amps? So, in physics, what is measured in amps? Number 9. In medical terms, what is an ECG? So, in medical terms, what is an ECG? And number 10, the leaves of which tree form the main diet of the koala? So, the leaves of which tree form the main diet of the koala? I'll do one more shout out, and then when you're ready, we will do the answers. So, a quick hello to the Herd family. I know that you've joined me many times over the past few months, so thank you very much for joining me again tonight, and I hope you are enjoying it. So, whenever anybody's ready, we'll go through the answers. Dawn is ready. Melissa's ready. Jen's ready. Right, let's go. Number 1. What is the name given to the 2 days a year where day and night are of equal length? It's equinox. Number 2. Named after a famous scientist, which chemical element has an atomic number 99? It's Einsteinium. If anybody got that, well done. It's Einsteinium. Number 3. What term describes trees that don't shed their leaves in winter? It's evergreen. Number 4, the Richter scale is used to measure the intensity of what? It's earthquakes. Number 5, what is the world's largest land mammal? It's, of course, the elephant. Number 6, in chemistry, what is a substance which cannot be split into simpler substances? It's an element. Number 7, in which capital city was Alexander Graham Bell born in 1847? It was Edinburgh. Number 8, in physics, what is measured in amps? It's electrical current. Number 9, in medical terms, what is an ECG? It's an electrocardiogram. So it is an electrocardiogram. And number 10, the leaves of which tree form the main diet of the koala? It's the eucalyptus. A lot of people are saying Einsteinium. They got it, so well done. That was I thought that was a really hard question. No, Sammy, no, just no. We've got 10, 10, 10, 6, 10, 7. 10s on a science and nature is unbelievable. 9, 9. I'm making this too easy tonight. No. You're doing really well. And we're at the halfway point. And we're already at 8:15. Honestly. See, I provide you with hours of entertainment. Benjamin, how did you get 20? He's then corrected it to 10. Okay, round 5 is music. So, number 1. What was the first name of the Spice Girl nicknamed Baby Spice? So, what was the first name of the Spice Girl nicknamed Baby Spice? Number 2. In 1986, what Swedish rock band had a hit with the final countdown? So, in 1986, what Swedish rock band had a hit with the final countdown? Number 3. Which artist has the record for the highest grossing tour of all time? So, which artist has the record for the highest grossing tour of all time? Number 4. Which pop group named themselves after a London postcode? So, which pop group named themselves after a London postcode? Number 5. Guy Garvey is the lead singer of which rock band? So, Guy Garvey is the lead singer of which rock band? Number 6. In 2019, at the age of 17, this artist became the youngest female artist to have a UK number 1 album. Her first name is Billie. What is her surname? So in 2019, at the age of 17, this artist became the youngest female artist to have a UK number 1 album. Her first name is Billie. What is her surname? Number 7. Now we're 4 days late for this one, but from this opening line of a song, can you name the artist? Do you remember the 21st night of September? So from this opening line of a song, can you name the artist? Do you remember the 21st night of September? Number 8. Who told us the story about a man who had a house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him? So, who told us the story about a man who had a house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him? And if you haven't got that song stuck in your head now, then you should, because I have. And I'm sorry if you have. You probably had number 7 in your head, and then I've gone and thrown this one in your head. I don't know. Yeah, number 8 is definitely worse to have in your head. Number 9. Who sang Mr. Blue Sky? So, who sang Mr. Blue Sky? And number 10. Which rapper had a song called Stan, which featured Dido in the year 2000? So, which rapper had a song called Stan, which featured Dido in the year 2000? I will do one shout out, and then when you're ready, we'll go through the answers. But now I'm going through the top of the YouTube chat, so bear with me. Oh, I'll do 2 shout outs. Hello to Charlotte, who's joining us from Iceland this evening. Welcome. I feel like it's probably colder here now. It's not, I'm just a wimp. And hello to Jen, who has said that she will try not to out Luke too much when he loses badly to her. There's a bit of rivalry going on again there. But to be fair, she's not once mentioned Luke tonight yet. Yet. We have got 3 rounds left. I'll do the others later. I've seen a couple more up there, so I will do those after the next round. Okay, so we have a couple of people ready. So let's go through the answers. Number 1, what was the first name of the Spice Girl, nicknamed Baby Spice? It's Emma. Number 2, in 1986, what Swedish rock band had a hit with the final countdown? It was Europe. Number 3, which artist has the record for the highest grossing tour of all time? It's Ed Sheeran. Number 4, which pop group named themselves after a London postcode? It was East 17. Number 5, Guy Garvey is the lead singer of which rock band? It was Elbow. Number 6, in 2019, at the age of 17, this artist became the youngest female artist to have a UK number 1 album. Her first name is Billie. Her surname is Eilish. It's Billie Eilish. Number 7, from this opening line of a song, can you name the artist? Do you remember the 21st night of September? It's Earth, Wind and Fire. Number 8, who told us the story about a man who had a house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him? It was Eiffel 65. Number 9, who sang Mr. Blue Sky? It was ELO, or Electric Light Orchestra. And number 10, the rapper that had a song called Stan, which featured Dido in the year 2000, was Eminem. So if you want to pop your answers in, please do so. We've got a 9, 10, 8, 7. Fantastic scores as always. A 6. Six, 9, 8, 8, 4, 7, 6, 8. My gosh. Half for Eiffel, yes, you can. 8, 8. Toasty 69 is Luke. Hi, Luke. You've never been called Toasty 69 on here before, have you? Have you? Well, I don't think she's said that you're doing poorly again tonight, because normally she's laughing when you get 2s and things. Oh no. I found a comment. I shan't repeat it, but I found a comment from her. Okay, so we've got some good scores. Everybody's doing well. Everybody's enjoying themselves. They're having a great time. And then Laura goes and throws in a sports round. Here is your lovely, well-enjoyed sports round. Benjamin can't wait, I can tell. Right. It's not going to be too difficult. Joanne, I'm sorry. Joanne and Melissa always hate the sports round. Sammy's always convinced that there's going to be a Quidditch question, and there's not, because Quidditch, yes, it's classed as a real sport, but it's just not. I will, next time I do a virtual pub quiz in 2 weeks' time, I'll take sport out and I'll replace it with something else. I don't know what yet, but we will. Benjamin's excited. Look at that. No. See? Is it a sport? I just said it is a sport. It's a registered sport, but I don't see it as a sport. But I also don't watch Harry Potter, so I'm not one to comment. Right. Oh gosh, there's mixed emotions about this sports round. Okay, it's not too painful, and you know the first letter. So, Joanne, maths. You don't want me writing a maths round. Oh, I'm not very good at maths. Okay, round 6, sport. I think you're going to do all right. Just remember, everything starts with an E, so that's going to help you start. Right. Number 1. Which Premier League football team plays home games at Goodison Park? So, which Premier League football team plays home games at Goodison Park? Number 2, in golf, what is the name given to a score of 2 under par on a hole? So in golf, what is the name given to a score of 2 under par on a hole? Number 3, in darts, what is the lowest score from 3 different trebles? So in darts, what is the lowest score from 3 different trebles? Number 4, which test ground is home to the Warwickshire County Cricket Club? So which test ground is home to the Warwickshire County Cricket Club? Number 5, who won the 1966 World Cup Championships? Who won the 1966 World Cup Championships? Number 6, How many lanes are there in an Olympic swimming pool? So how many lanes are there in an Olympic swimming pool? Number 7, on which course is the Derby run? So on which course is the Derby run? Horses. Number 8, 1 point for this. There are 2 answers, but you need both answers to get the 1 point. So which 2 sides play for cricket's Ashes? So which 2 sides play for the Ashes in cricket? Number 9, what was the original name of Wembley Stadium? So what was the original name of Wembley Stadium? And number 10, currently there is only one recognised Olympic sport beginning with E. What is it? So currently there is only one recognised Olympic sport beginning with E. What is it? So I will do a couple of shout outs, and then when you're ready, we'll go through the answers. So hello to the Bolt family. And Charlotte says a big shout out to her younger sister Cheryl, who has got the keys to her first house today. So congratulations, Cheryl. I hope you have many wonderful years in your new home. So yeah, enjoy. It's a very exciting process, your first house. I loved it. Okay. Melissa's ready. Natalie's ready. I'll wait for one more and then we'll go through the answers. Okay, Luke's ready. Right. Number 1, which Premier League football team plays home games at Goodison Park? It's Everton. Number 2, in golf, what is the name of the score of 2 under par on a hole? It's eagle. Number 3, in darts, what is the lowest score from 3 different trebles? It's 18. Number 4, which test ground is home to the Warwickshire County Cricket Club? It's up the road from me. It is Edgbaston. Number 5, who were the 1966 World Cup champions? It was England. Number 6, how many lanes are there in an Olympic swimming pool? It's 8. Number 7, on which course is the Derby run? It's Epsom. Number 8, which 2 sides play for the cricket's Ashes? It's England and Australia. So you have to get both of those answers to get the 1 point. Number 9, what was the original name of Wembley Stadium? It was Empire Stadium. Number 10, Currently, there is only one recognised Olympic sport beginning with E. What is it? It's equestrian. So there you go. There is your sports round. It wasn't too painful, was it? It wasn't too painful. 10, 10. Sammy got 6 on sport. See, you can't whinge about sport. That's a good score. Joanne, 7. See? Natalie, 9, 8, 9, 10. Melissa, 8. Best ever sports round. Michelle, 9. Luke? Jen, I'll leave that to you. I'll leave that one to you. Okay. We will go into round number 7, which normally is art and literature. But tonight, Jen, 800 metres, yes, it technically starts with the knee, but it's not a recognised sport. Jen, there you go. See, Luke, I'm sorry, I encourage that. Okay, so tonight, round 7, instead of being art and literature, it is just literature. Because quite frankly, I couldn't find any art questions with the answer E. But I could find loads of literature. So we've just done a literature round. And then the final round is a bit different. We've done one of these once before and it was enjoyed, so I've done another one. Okay, round 7. Number 1. What is the title of the 3rd book in Stephenie Meyer's Twilight series? So what is the title of the 3rd book in Stephenie Meyer's Twilight series? Number 2. In the novel and the film, in which city does the Wizard of Oz live? Number 2. In the novel and film, in which city does the Wizard of Oz live? Number 3. What was Hemingway's first name? What was Hemingway's first name? Number 4. What is the garden called in which Adam and Eve are said to have lived? So what is the garden called in which Adam and Eve are said to have lived? Number 5. Who was the author of the children's book A Very Hungry Caterpillar? So who was the author of the children's book A Very Hungry Caterpillar? Number 6. What is the name of the donkey in the Winnie the Pooh stories? So what is the name of the donkey in the Winnie the Pooh stories? Number 7. Who wrote books about Noddy and Big Ears? So who wrote books about Noddy and Big Ears? Number 8. The movie Clueless was based on which Jane Austen novel? So the movie Clueless was based on which Jane Austen novel? Number 9. What name is shared by newspapers published in the English cities of Bristol and Nottingham? So what name is shared by newspapers published in the English cities of Bristol and Nottingham? And number 10. Which character in Charles Dickens' Great Expectations marries Bentley Drummie? So which character in Charles Dickens' Great Expectations marries Bentley Drummie? I will do one more shout out and then we will go into the answers once you're ready. So hello to Chris, Gramps, Evie and Bear, who are all joining virtually together this evening. Apparently Chris is a long-time viewer but a first-time chatter, so welcome to the chat, Chris. I hope you're all enjoying this evening and scoring lots of points. Gordon, that is a very good question for art. But then, as you say, what else? I was finding it very tricky, so I just turned it into literature. But that's okay. It was still a good round. Luke thinks he did okay in that round. Melissa had a heads up for the Very Hungry Caterpillar question because she read it to her class today. So did you remember the author? So whenever somebody, well, a couple of people are ready, we will go through the answers. Melissa is ready. Oh, yes. She's remembered the author and she's ready. Ria's ready. Sammy's ready. Charlotte's ready. Right, let's go. Number 1. What is the title of the third book in the Twilight series? It's Eclipse. Number 2. In the novel and film, in which city does the Wizard of Oz live? It's Emerald City. Number 3. What was Hemingway's first name? It's Ernest. Number 4. What is the garden called in which Adam and Eve are said to have lived? It's Eden. Number 5. Who was the author of the children's book A Very Hungry Caterpillar? It was Eric Carle. Number 6. What is the name of the donkey in the Winnie the Pooh series? It is Eeyore. Number 7. Who wrote books about Noddy and Big Ears? It was Enid Blyton. I'll give half a point for Eric, yeah, for number 5. Number 8, the movie Clueless was based on which Jane Austen novel? It was Emma. Number 9, what name is shared by newspapers published in the English cities of Bristol and Nottingham? It's Evening Post. And number 10, which character in Charles Dickens' Great Expectations marries Bentley Drummie? It's Estella. So pop your scores in the chat should you wish to, and we will go on to the final round of the evening. We've got 7, 5, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7. My gosh. I felt like Monica on Friends then. 7. 7. 8.5, 9, 8, 6.5, 9. Damn that caterpillar. David, you need to read it. It's a good book. 6 for Benjamin. Some good scores as well, as always. So we will go on to the final round of the evening. Now, normally this is a food and drink round, but because people have liked this before, I thought because this was the 6-month anniversary, we will do it again. So I've done a connections round. So I am going to give you 9 questions, random general knowledge questions. And then the 10th question, you've got to tell me what connects the other 9 answers. So, number 1, what is the capital city of Belgium? And to be clear, yeah, these are not starting with the letter E. Benjamin says the Monica comment made my other half laugh a lot. Good. She's on the same wavelength. Yeah, these answers do not begin with the letter E. In fact, let me check. No, none of them begin with the letter E. So this is just completely separate now. We're just doing a connections round. So these could begin with anything. But then you need to tell me at the end what connects them all. So number 1 is, what is the capital city of Belgium? Reese. Laura, out of 10, how was your Friday? I'm gonna give it a 9, Reese. I've been to baby sensory with my little boy this morning, which I love. I've been shopping, and now I'm with you guys. But I'm very tired. I don't know how I'm hiding it, but I'm extremely tired. So that's why you've lost a point. 9 out of 10. Okay, number 2. On TV, Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper, and Snork were collectively known as whom? So on TV, Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper, and Snork were collectively known as whom? Jen, me too. Me too. I can, in fact, hear my bed calling me from upstairs. Very tired. I don't even know why. I don't know why, but I'm very, very tired today. Ria, thank you for keeping us entertained for the last 6 months. You are very, very welcome. Thank you for keeping me entertained for the last 6 months. Without you guys, I genuinely don't know where I'd be. Both mental health and bank account. Because my business would not have survived this if it wasn't for you guys. Okay, number 3. What is the nickname of Bournemouth FC? So what is the nickname of Bournemouth FC? We are all in this together, Luke. We are. Reese passed his lifeguard competency training today, so well done. Well done, Reese. That's really good. Okay, number 4. What role did Angie Dickinson play in Policewoman? What role did Angie Dickinson play in Policewoman? Number 5. Which Beatles song was on the flip side of Penny Lane? So, which Beatles song was on the flip side of Penny Lane? Number 6. Which character in the film Toy Story continually lost parts of his body? So, which character in the film Toy Story continually lost parts of his body? Number 7. Describe the vessel in which the owl and the pussycat went to sea. So, describe the vessel in which the owl and the pussycat went to sea. Number 8. Which bird is the national symbol of New Zealand? So, which bird is the national symbol of New Zealand? And number 9. What is the name of the purple academic in the board game Cluedo? What is the name of the purple academic in the board game Cluedo? And number 10. What connects them all? So, what is the connection between all 9 questions? I'm going to do one more shout out, and then once anybody's ready, I will give you the answers. One more very special shout out to finish the evening. On Sunday, it is obviously the 6-month anniversary of me being with you, but it is also Heather Rowlinson's birthday. She has been with me since the very, very beginning. She comments on all of my stuff. She messages me all the time, and she is a wonderful woman. And she says she's going to toast me on Sunday, but Heather, I toast you. It's only squash. I don't drink alcohol. But happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And then we will go through the answers. So, Cherise, number 2 again, please. Number 2, on TV, Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper and Snork were collectively known as whom? Is number 2. Benjamin is ready. Ria says happy birthday to Heather. Melissa is ready. Luke is ready, and happy birthday to Heather. Heather's getting all the love tonight. Okay. Answers. Number 1. What is the capital city of Belgium? It is Brussels. Number 2. On TV, Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper and Snork were collectively known as the Banana Splits. Number 3. What is the nickname of Bournemouth FC? It's the Cherries. Number 4. What role did Angie Dickinson play in Policewoman? It's Sergeant Pepper Anderson. Number 5. Which Beatles song was on the flip side of Penny Lane? It was Strawberry Fields Forever. Number 6. Which character in the film Toy Story continually lost body parts? It was Mr. Potato Head. Number 7. Describe the vessel in which the owl and the pussycat went to sea. It was a beautiful pea green boat. Number 8, which bird is the national symbol of New Zealand? It is kiwi. And number 9, what is the name of the purple academic in the board game Cluedo? It is Professor Plum. And the connection for all of those is fruit and veg. So I didn't do a food and drink round, but I did do a connections round with fruit and veg. Okay, so pop your scores in the chat should you want to. We've got 8, 9, 5, 8, 7, 6, some good scores again. Fantastic. Right, I have got a tiebreaker question. I will give you the question now, should you need it, and then I will waffle on a little bit with what's coming up, what quizzes we've got, how it all works, and then I'll give you the answer. So you've got a little bit of time to answer it should you need it. So the tiebreaker question is, including the antenna on the top, how many meters tall is the Eiffel Tower? So including the antenna on the top, how many meters tall is the Eiffel Tower? Tim, 79 out of 82. That's incredible. Well done. Jen got 66. Another great score. Gordon, 69. They're great scores. Okay, so what's coming up? Next week, we have... What do we have next week? US and British sitcoms next week. Which is another paid one. The week after, we have another virtual pub quiz like tonight, but that one will be pre-recorded because it's my little boy's first birthday on the 9th of October. So that one will be pre-recorded. And then the remainder of October, we've got obviously virtual pub quizzes every other week, but we also have a board games and game shows quiz. So that's going to be based upon... There's going to be like a top 10s round for Tenable, and like the chase, you get 3 possible answers. It'll be things like that. It'll be loosely based on game shows and board games. And then at the end of the month, we have a Halloween quiz, which I will be dressed as something ridiculous that you can all laugh at. Jen, thank you very much for saying happy birthday to my little boy. So yeah, I will give you the answer to the tiebreaker question now. And then all that's left to say is thank you for supporting me again tonight and the Royal Voluntary Service. I have seen another couple of donations come through whilst we've been on. So I'll have a look afterwards at the total, and I'll do a little post in a bit of all their details so that you've got them. And again, if you can volunteer within the Wolverhampton and Birmingham areas, please do get in touch with them. But the answer to the tiebreaker question this evening is 324 meters. So 324 meters. So yeah, thank you ever so much once again for joining me this evening. I hope you've all had a great evening. Have a lovely weekend. Ria, thank you very much. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Have a great week. And I will see you again next week for British and US sitcoms. Continue to stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.